One, we're going to be watching the Xbox Developer Direct 2024. It's starting right now in 8 seconds. I got Zeke and Cole on the line. I think Cole's joining. I don't know where he's at, but Zeke is here. Here we go.
Hi.
Oh, Cole's here as well.
Hello. Do my titles and everything.
Right on time. It just started.
Hell yeah.
Loud.
Very loud.
That's the first time I've ever complained about a stream being loud.
That is no place for that moped.
It's not a moped-friendly office. What about cartwheels?
Oh, what is this man doing?
No. He signed out the cartwheel haul from 3:30 to 3:45. It's fine.
Okay. Oh, I saw Todd. I think Todd is the... You said Todd's the executive producer on Indiana Jones, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so. There it is. There it is. Seize it.
Oh, we're starting with it.
Ooh. Oh my god. Dramatic music playing.
That's very dramatic.
Yeah, I have one of those.
An award?
Welcome to Obsidian Entertainment.
No, they made a bunch of
so
PoE2
proud to share
signed
with you our
things for the
upcoming
backers.
fantasy action RPG, Avowed.
I'm excited too.
Avowed is an adventure into the heart of the living lands, a frontier at the edge of the known world, where you must put a stop to a mysterious spiritual plague and discover a secret at the heart of the living lands. At Obsidian, we love creating worlds with deep themes, dynamic gameplay, and thoughtful reactivity. And Avowed is no different.
Them shirts.
We set out to blend the believable and fantastical to give players a world and experience like no other. It's colorful, it's vibrant, it's strange. It's one of the most incredible settings in the world of Aora.
I love the
There's going to be a
environments.
lot of great secrets to discover, one of which has a really personal connection to you as the player character, and you're going to have a great time getting to know those secrets and leaving your mark on the world. And when it comes to encounters, our combat brings the best of the moment-to-moment fun that comes with action-oriented gameplay and the depth and breadth of choice that you get with an RPG.
Dual-wielding wands?
Here to talk more about Avowed's combat is Gabriel Paramo, Gameplay Director.
Hi, Gabriel.
Here at Obsidian, our team's overarching goal is to empower you with choice. So we developed a flexible combat system that allows you to quickly swap from spellcasting and sharpshooting to melee combat. We want to give you the freedom to mix and match your loadout to fit the way you want to play from moment to moment, uninterrupted. For all battles, you can combine a variety of weapons, attacks, and abilities for tactical advantages against a wide range of enemy types. It's not just hacking and slashing. You're making real-time decisions about when to use your abilities, powerful melee attacks, blocks, parries, and special attacks. If you choose to approach combat with a one-handed wand, it feels quick and snappy when dealing damage to enemies at mid-range. Using the Tanglefoot ability, you can stop enemies in their tracks, giving you the opportunity to focus on weaker or tougher combatants in an intentional and controlled manner.
Is that a companion?
It's important to pay attention to the types of enemies you're dealing with. Some units are extremely defensive, some are brutishly difficult, and others you must make sure you prioritize, or their healing capabilities will put you in a tough spot. To help with the different encounters you will face, we provide customizable loadouts that can be quickly switched during combat. That means you can play however you want. Equip a sword and shield and charge into battle. Dual-wield pistols and control the encounter mid-range. Or even dual-wield wands to feel like a gunslinging mage. You can use your enchanted wand to freeze enemies and then use your offhand weapon's power attack to shatter them. We've worked hard to keep you constantly engaged as battles unfold by creating a balance between pressure and manageability during combat.
Players will have ample choices for how to build and progress their envoy in the world of the living lands as they get to know the game and the story and explore the many diverse regions. Some quests in Avowed will have you make difficult decisions with profound consequences, like this side quest you may encounter in Shatterscarp, the third region you'll explore on your journey through the living lands. As you're exploring, you come across the bodies of these fallen soldiers, and as you explore the remains of the battle, it's up to you to determine who, if anyone, is at fault.
Just the 4 of us. Manu, Kiri, Naoki, and me. Training under Captain Ruiki. Trying to keep Thirdborn safe.
In other words, you're a gang of vigilantes. Not that I'm one to judge.
Here. Take my badge. Take everyone's. Our families deserve to know we fought and died for them.
Making the right choice isn't always what it seems. We embrace moral nuance and gray areas, trusting players to make tough decisions in complicated situations.
My squad and I rested in the cave by the water last night, and as we were sleeping, we were ambushed by those miserable Zorips. I was so surprised, and it was so dark. I just got separated from everyone else.
I wonder if everything's voice
I
acted.
can't face those monsters alone, but I have to know if anyone else.
Seems like it so far.
Of course he did.
Yeah.
Sergeant Asui never has a thought he won't say out loud. So what did he tell you? That Captain Ruiki was sick? That I was paranoid? That I was a dumb baby? I heard it all often and loudly. Wait, if you found Sergeant Asui, why is he not here with you? What happened?
At
You're
the
a
end of the
dumb
quest,
baby.
you have a choice. When you confront Private Naoki, if you believe the story he's told you, you can hand over the badges and let him go back home.
You're right. Real battle isn't something you can prepare for, is it? It's not my fault. No, they should have never have camped in the cave. I'll take the badges.
Guys, that
I'm going
sounds
back to
nothing
Thirdborn.
like Co. What
But
are
if you
talking
confront
about?
him, if you believe that he fled
No,
the site
it not
of the
only sounds
battle
nothing
as
like
an
me,
act
but
of
it doesn't really
cowardice,
sound like it
then
fits
he
the
might
world
challenge you
either.
to a fight to reclaim his honor.
That's not great voice.
Either way, when
acting.
you return to town,
I
you'll
should say
see
not
the
a great
consequences
voice
of your
for that.
actions and the choices you
Yeah.
made during this quest. Creating an immersive experience like Avowed is anchored in the world we build. Art director Matt Hansen and the team have worked to create a unique, colorful, and dynamic visual style.
From the outset, we knew that we wanted Avowed setting to feel rich, weird, and wonderful. We found inspiration in a wide swath of real-world cultures, helping us create a unique RPG experience. By contrasting the vibrant with the dull, or verdant spaces with sickly ones, we can better deliver complex emotional experiences for our players. The Living Lands is a continent of untamed valleys with widely varied biomes, from luxuriant forests to volcanic wastes, and each of those regions itself is a conflux of storied landscapes. All of the regions have a lot of special things associated with them, but I have a deep place in my heart for Shatterscarp. As you're wandering the wastes of Shatterscarp, you might notice off in the distance a vibrant jewel of color. By transitioning from destitute, muted tones of a wasteland of sand and marching in towards a beautiful oasis, there's the opportunity there for life, for adventure, and even a little danger.
We hope you've enjoyed this look at Avowed. We're thrilled to share more about the game in the coming months, and we can't wait for you to explore the Living Lands when Avowed launches this fall.
This fall. So is this their big fall release?
Maybe.
Oh, those spiders are cool.
I'm still really excited for it, but I have to say, I feel like that could have been better.
Yeah. Oh, I like
Yeah.
that title art.
That's pretty cool.
That looks cool.
Yeah. I have to admit, I'm not at all impressed by the voice acting they chose to show off, and this was like the big time to do that. That was.
You weren't impressed? What are you, a dumb baby?
I'm a pretty dumb. I'm a pretty dumb baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where are we going now?
I did. The combat also looked very light.
Mm-hmm.
I was hoping for a little bit more weightiness to it. And also, man, those little wands look so puny.
Listen,
Pew,
Cole,
pew, 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 pew. Like,
you have no idea how much magic those wands have in them, okay? Just
Hi, I'm
Small
Dominic.
ones still have a lot of
Young
memory.
baby can only understand so much,
Cambridge,
okay?
UK. We're now in the final months of development on Senua's Saga Hellblade 2.
Oh shit, yeah.
And the team is working hard to bring you an unforgettable journey into Senua's unique world and her battle for survival, where we have once again combined high fidelity and immersive presentation with a shorter, narrative-led experience that focuses on the things that we really care about, and that we hope you care about too.
You see how small you are. Do you see how the pitiless world stamps you down?
Senua is back with a new quest.
Game's just so
She
cheery.
wants to stop the Vikings who raided
Yeah.
her village right at their source, in Iceland. But not
Wait,
just her quest
did they
has
say
changed.
shorter?
Senua herself
Yeah, they said
has
shorter, and I
grown
was
since
wondering
the
if they
first
meant
Hellblade.
shorter than the first
She's
or
made
shorter
peace with her
than most
past
games in
and is
general.
no longer in such fear of her visions and voices.
First one was pretty
While
short,
the
wasn't
Furies
it?
are still her constant
Yeah.
companions,
Relatively,
she
yeah.
encounters new people along the way, some of which will value her unique perspective, and others who will reject it.
Little by little, this settlement became my tribe.
In the game, Senua arrives in 10th century Iceland on the trail of the Vikings who have been enslaving her people. In the story, we're trying to be as faithful to history as we can up to a point, establishing a solid framework and then building more surreal elements on top. Senua will face up to giants who have plunged the land into chaos, and which in turn has seen the rise of the Droiga, a violent threat that has swept through the settlements that she'll discover.
I just
Senua
like
will make
the
new
dichotomy. We're trying to
enemies
make this as realistic
and
as possible.
also
Anyway,
new
she's fighting
allies
zombies
who
and
will come to
giants.
see her unique perspective as a beacon of hope, and she'll discover along with us how this viewpoint can have its advantages.
Senua is a Celtic warrior who experiences psychosis, seeing things that other people don't, hearing voices, and having unique beliefs about the world around her. To bring Senua's perspective of the world to life in a truthful way, we have once again worked closely with Professor Paul Fletcher at the University of Cambridge, as well as people with lived experience of psychosis.
What does that mean? What does that mean? It's terrifying.
Players will find themselves traversing beautiful and hostile environments, seeking answers from patterns and signs that Senua sees in her own unique way, and battling through encounters with enemies that will push Senua to her limits.
Oh my god, that guy's eyes are hauntingly blue. I love them.
On Saga, we've taken everything to the next level. With a new motion capture space, a bigger stage team, a stunt crew, and a new cast.
We spent a lot of time planning the motion capture shoots, thinking of what events would be good to bring into this fight. Like, how can we make this fight feel different from the previous fight? We have all new combat for the sequel. One of our key goals was the ability to actually tell a story throughout it. It does feel very different from the first game, but it's very brutal and you're very invested in it. Senua isn't a superhero. She's fighting for survival, and we want the player to feel her struggle in every step of her journey. We want the player to always feel like they just scraped through, just survived it.
Mel knows
God, this
Senua
game looks so
better than
heavy.
anyone, better than I do.
It does.
Her instincts are amazing, and she really doesn't need much help from me. On stage, our main focus is storytelling. So I get to watch the actors and see all the beautiful expressions on their faces. And then I have to wait a little while, and then I get to see that all again, in-game, in costume, on location, everything. It's a great experience, a great process.
Every discipline in the studio is unified in achieving a deep level of immersion to help suspend your disbelief and pull you into Senua's story. We were lucky enough to do a few reference gathering trips in Iceland. You have to be there. The sense of scale, everything is incredible.
We got a free trip to
and you
Ireland,
see a
bro.
scene or you see a small section of the game and you're like, yeah, that works, that's amazing.
Senua experiences reality differently, and a part of this manifests in the voices she hears.
She will collapse. She will collapse.
these voices come to life through binaural audio, which provides a good representation of this type of auditory hallucinations. As we focus in immersion, binaural audio is perfect for this because through headphones, you surround yourself in a three-dimensional space. In the first game, we only applied to the voices that Senua listens in her head. In this game, through a spatial audio technology and some extra little things within the game, there is music that is binaural. Every single sound has the potential to be binaural, so everything is spatialized around you, and it's a very beautiful experience.
What will we do to us?
Music is a strange language in the sense that it speaks to our emotions fast and deep. It's not only about quality, it's about personality. So when you listen to Hellblade, you know it's Hellblade. On the music, we are working with Heilung, which for me is a personal privilege because I really admire them. We feel
these guys
their
were so
craft,
good.
Their depth, their meaning in the music. It really connects with our game and elevates it to something really special. We are also working with a heavy metal singer, throat singers, and our very own Furies. They sing so beautiful, and we add that binaural touch of music. So this all creates a very immersive and a very special and unique experience.
They're working with furries? What?
Our mission here at
Heard
Ninja
him.
Theory is to
He doesn't need to repeat himself.
craft
You heard him.
life-changing art with game-changing
Well,
tech.
I wasn't gonna
That's our
play,
aim
but
in
now I
Senua
guess I
Saga
will.
Hellblade 2 is to not only see where Senua goes next, but to deliver something really meaningful for our players.
My hope is that they will really connect to Senua as a character, and even if they can't really relate to what she's going through, maybe they know someone that relates to that character and they can then understand that person better.
Well, I don't want to sound cheesy, but in a way I'm Senua, right? She exists and doesn't. It exists through all of our work, through every ninja. So we all are Senua, and we are creating this character that grows and grows and grows and grows and keep growing and keep changing. So that makes it real.
I'm so proud of the love, care, and passion our team here at Ninja Theory are putting into Senua's Saga Hellblade 2. Our hope is to not only create a game that is great to play,
We don't
to
have a
craft
release
an
date, right?
experience that leaves you thinking and feeling. From our combat gameplay through to our action set pieces, from our cinematic scenes to our puzzle solving, everything is crafted in service of Senua's journey. A journey that you can
There you
embark
go.
on May 21st.
Ah, the day after my birthday!
Fantastic timing.
And you'll probably get early access, so happy birthday!
That's true.
Whee!
Are they saving Indiana Jones for last?
Probably.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
What?
Square Enix.
Hey, you wanted furries? I see tails. I see ears.
Is that Secret of Mana?
Maybe.
Or whatever the Mana game is?
Hi, guy.
Greetings, Xbox players. My name is Masaru Oyamada, producer
Hey, he's
for
got
the
my
Mana
haircut.
series here at Square Enix.
I like it.
聖剣伝説ビジョンズ・オブ・マナの情報を Xbox ユーザーの皆さんにいち早くお
Did
伝
you
え
get
でき
the,
る機会を
the
いただ
Final
けて
Fantasy Edition
大変
official
光栄で
haircut
す
bowl?
コンソールゲームとしては
I did.
約17年ぶりとなる聖剣伝説シリーズの完全新作。聖剣伝説シリーズは1991年にファイナルファンタジー外伝として誕生して以降、マナと聖剣をめぐって描かれる愛をテーマに、個性豊かなキャラクターたち、心に響く楽曲の数々、武器の
Yeah,
特
but he
性を
pulls
生
it
か
off
して
better than you,
戦う
Ko.
アクション
He does.
RPG として
There's no
これ
argument
ま
there.
でに17作発売され長らく愛されてきました。本作は30年以上の歴史あるシリーズの最新作となるため、これまで培われてきた聖剣伝説としての世界をしっかり感じられるものを目指して鋭意制作中です。フィールドでは自然や精霊とのつながりを感じられる色彩豊かな聖剣伝説の世界を体験してもらえると思います。シリーズおなじみのモンスターたちも本作に登場しています。 今回これらのおなじみのモンスターたちを作り出した聖剣伝説の生みの親である石井浩一さんとともに聖剣伝説ビジョンズ・オブ・マナの内容を紹介していきたいと思います。
Bro, I know. This guy looks like he should have come in on a motorcycle. Look at that jacket, man. What
This
happened?
guy. That
Bro, he's
guy's.
got like a metal feather and a jeweled bracelet with like materia in it.
He's a vampire.
He probably
Who's the other guy besides Dante that you play in Devil May Cry?
Oh, yeah, you're right. What's that guy's name?
Nero?
Like an
Virgil.
version
Virgil.
Virgil. Yeah, there you go. He's like, senior living Virgil.
Virgil's dad.
Or Nero.
モデルの完成イメージまでを監修する立場でプロジェクトに参加しました。
Someone in my chat says they told him to dress casual and he just went all in.
自分の頭の中ではモンスターたちは立体的に生き生きと動いて、これまで自分が携わった作品ではそれらを当時の技術で表現できるかにこだわって作ってきました。
Oh God.
最新作では聖剣伝説のモンスターたちのただ可愛いだけではなく恐ろしさの部分もしっかりと表現できている。
All right, so we can capture these guys and put them to work,
モンスターたちの
correct?
表情にも注目してください。
Yes.
これまで聖剣伝
That's
説
how
シ
that
リーズ
works.
には
Okay.
空
All
を
right,
旅
great.
す
Oh, that's a
海
great
を渡
concept
る手
for a
助けを
game
して
where
く
you
れる
just
頼
capture
もしい仲
monsters
間
and
たちがい
like
ましたが
have like hundreds
今
of
作
them
の
and
広大なフィールド探検に欠
Give
か
him
せない
guns.
新たな仲間
Yeah,
が
I
登場
definitely played that for like 3 hours this
陸
morning.
上を
JP.
猛スピードで
Almost
駆け回ってくれる
I'm 15 hours in already.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know. I've heard. I've heard.
I'm in deep.
新たな仲間を考えるにあたっては今作のマスコットキャラクターになるくらい
That's
可
great.
愛い動機にしたいという漠然とし
Pal
た
World.
思いがあり
oh
ます。
yeah, I got a code for that.
その
You
上
should.
で
I think you'll
ヨー
like
ク
it,
シャテ
Zeke.
リアの毛並み。見た目は
I,
アルマジンに
I've
よく似た
never enjoyed
仙
a
山港や
Pokemon's,
古代エジプト神の
and I wouldn't
ア
say
ヌビ
this
ス
is
の
like
子供
a
といった
Pokemon
具
game,
体
but
的なイメー
it's
ジが
what
浮かんでき
Pokemon
て
should be.
それぞれの特徴を取り入れながらラフデザインを書き起こしました。
Oh my
デザイ
god!
ナー
Look
に
at
も
that thing.
アイデアを出してもらいながら足の長さや丸まった時のイメージなどゲームの中での見え方も考えながら調整を重ねていきピックルは誕生しました。もう一つの挑戦は楽曲面です。過去さまざまなコンポーザーが携わられた楽曲の雰囲気が感じられつつも最新作として素晴らしい新たな楽曲が生まれました。 BGM でもしっかり聖剣伝説シリーズらしさを感じてもらえると思います。過去シリーズの楽曲を手掛けたクリエイターたちが全100曲という大ボリュームの制作に挑んでくれました。新たな試みとしてフィールドの探索からバトルまでをシームレスに体験できるよう今作ではインタラクティブミュージックを導入しており冒険の没入感を高めてくれます。探索中の BGM がバトルに入った瞬間アレンジが切り替わる様を実際に聞いてみましょう。
Okay, now listen. I understand like Pokemon being, monsters and stuff like that. That dude was wearing people clothes. That thing was sentient.
今作は
Like that didn't feel
聖
right
剣伝説のアクション部分が強
What
化
if
さ
you
れてい
could
ま
put him
す。
to work, Zeke?
until he
空
dies.
中でのアクションがバト
Until
ル
he
の鍵
gets
となっており
depressed because
武
he's
器での攻
overworked,
撃だけでなく
and you
魔
have to
法
take
での攻撃
him
も可能になっています。
up to the farm,
そして本作ならではの特徴として
or
Gotta
just,
take him up.
聖剣
Gotta
伝
take
説
him
シ
to
リ
the
ーズ
train
で
in
はおなじみ
Wyoming.
の精
or
霊た
just,
ちがいますが
grab your old butcher
その
knife
力を
and
宿
do
し
it
た武器を
yourself.
使うとバトルを手助けしてくれるように
We'll
な
have
り
a
ま
happy
す。
Pokemon scene of you cooking up some
精霊
like
によっては様
weird
々な
exotic
特性の
dish.
違いがありますので
Yeah, then you'd
その
feed him
効果
to
と
the
とも
same
に
type.
聖剣伝説の世界らしい不思議な力で爽快なバトルを楽しんでいただけます。オリジナルモンスターや
Yeah, or sell
ビッグリ
them.
も
That's
注目してほ
right.
しいのですが聖剣伝説ビジョンズ・オブ・マナーは聖剣伝説らしさを感じてもらえる作品になるよう小山田君を中心にチ
It's a
ームの
pretty
み
cool
んな
looking
が
jacket, though.
頑張って
Admittedly.
that is
作
a
ってくれていま
badass
すの
jacket.
で
Yeah,
I want to get one of
that
those
jacket's
jackets.
badass.
Wait a minute, he said
私自
he
身
said
も
a
プレイするのを
faithful
楽しみにしてい
addition
ます。
to the series. Is there more than Secret of Mana
聖
before
剣伝説
this?
シリーズとして
Oh, yeah.
初めて
There's a bunch of
Xbox
mana
They showed like
の皆さんにお届け
20 plus
する
mana
本
games.
作聖
Oh,
剣伝
wow.
説ビジ
Shit,
ョンズ・オ
fuck.
ブ・
I
マ
had
ナ
no
ーは
idea.
今後も様々な情
Yeah,
報をお
I
届
know.
けしていきますの
Shit.
でぜひご期待ください。
You dumb babies!
この夏
God,
17 games.
There's 17 games over 30 years.
How do I only know of one of them? Jeez.
Because you're not a real gamer, Zeke.
I guess.
Yeah. Yeah.
Lord. Yeah, it's one of those things like One Piece. I'm like, oh, it's a new anime. Like, no, it is not. I'm like, really? I'm just hearing about it. Like, no, it has like 3,000 episodes. Oh, okay.
Correct. This is like the Civ game, right?
I have no idea what this is, to be honest. I'm not even familiar with Oxide.
Hello, and welcome to Oxide Games.
Hi,
we
Mark.
founded the studio in 2013 with our decades of personal experience building some of the most beloved strategy games of all time, like Civilization V.
Do you think they call him Eminem in the office?
New and innovative
If
in
they
a
don't,
genre
it's a
we
lost
all love.
opportunity.
I know. I agree.
Ara History Untold is the game we've dreamt of making.
Ara is an homage to historical
Ara?
gamers, strategy
Ara.
gamers, 4X gamers. It features all the depth and gameplay fans of this genre love, where you'll explore the world, expand your nation, govern your people, and engage with your rivals on the international stage. But it isn't just more of the same. With Ara, we wanted to challenge some of the preconceived notions about the genre, push it forward in a modern, empowering, and truly compelling and approachable way.
Hold on.
For example,
It looked like there was office notes for employee interaction on the fucking wall there. Someone's got to clip that.
Add to the
Because I think it said, like, raise your hand. No personal attacks.
And make it really good.
I love that they left that in.
Yeah.
Hi, Dan.
That's Dan. We started in his basement.
There you go.
It's been an amazing process to see from concept to completion. We started small, building a robust game engine, questioning our design assumptions, and prototyping out features, rediscovering what made us fall in love with strategy games in the first place.
The end result is Ara, the historical grand strategy game that presents a living world where you can rule how you want to rule and chart your own path to becoming the most
my God, that's a
prestigious
lot of
nation on the
goats.
planet.
For Ara, we knew we needed deep systems with outcomes that encourage exploration and give players the power to experiment and make meaningful strategic choices while still having agency over their playstyle.
We also wanted to explore more in different parts of history and give players from around
Strategy
the world
players, how
a
you feeling
chance
about
to see
this?
the game reflect their unique perspective and not just ours.
And finally, we knew that for players to feel the impact of their decisions, they would need
Dana
to
looks
see their choices
cool,
reflected in
interested
the game
in
world
my chat.
itself, not just through numbers on a menu.
As
One
a
of the
Civ
first
guy, I'm
differences
hyped,
you'll
yeah.
see when you dive into Ara is what we call the living world. It's a procedurally generated alternate Earth, bursting with life, an intuitive, authentic, and immersive space, a blank canvas for players to paint the society of their dreams.
The living world isn't just a map. It reflects the choices players make over the course of the game. They can see everything from the settling of the wilderness to cultural influence on architecture over time to the thousands of citizens living their lives and reacting to the changes. We want players to feel like they're truly occupying the world, leading their people as they thrive and grow. Core to the vision of Ara is our philosophy of rule how you want to rule. And no feature better exemplifies this than the prestige system.
To win a game of Ara, players will compete with their rivals to build the most influential, impressive, and important nation the world has ever known. This is measured by prestige, the player's score that proves their worth as a leader.
The prestige system gives players the chance to decide what kind of leader they want to be. Do they want to pursue great works of arts and culture? Military might? Scientific advancement? The choice is
damn these
theirs.
4X games.
I'm sorry, wait, what?
There
Hold
are
on, no,
set
go back.
conditions.
Oh,
Players
sorry,
go
must
back.
decide
What
what
was
is
that?
most important
There's
to
mechs.
them
Hold up.
and
We got
focus
mechs.
and prioritize on those goals while still
back.
being able to
Goes
win the
in.
game.
Oh,
Personally,
rewind?
when I play Ara, I like to
No.
be
You got to go on YouTube.
Triumphs are art collection of
Dude.
incredible monuments and architectural
up.
achievements from throughout human history. Like the Great
We
Pyramid
can
of
have
Giza.
Gundams?
They're hard to build, but worth it, giving huge prestige.
I mean, how do you think
bonuses,
those
and
pyramids got
game-changing
built? You
abilities
need the
to
Gundams.
nation that constructs them.
I know, right?
Another aspect of Ara that I'm personally excited about is our crafting system.
The crafting system offers a unique challenge to the player that they
Craft?
generally won't see often in the 4X genre. Succeeding at balancing, gathering the right things, turning them into the tools that you need, and then finally
Nani?
getting to the outcome or reward of something like an important improvement or triumph just changes the challenge that exists
Sorry,
in
Zeke, what were
Ara
you saying?
compared to
I didn't
other
mean to cut you
4X
off.
games.
Crafting
No,
plays
that's
out
right.
in
I was
Aura
just
at a
saying
national
that
scale,
anytime
with
someone
players
like goes in
owning
depth on
and
these
combining the
4X kind of
natural
games,
resources they
I feel
harvest
like I'm
into
listening
all
to
manner of
the
goods and
rule book for
components.
Cones
Those are the
of
foundation for
Dunshire from
everything,
Parks and
from
Rec.
international trade to improving
They're
our
t-
cities
they're
and citizens'
in depth,
lives,
yeah.
and even manufacturing the weapons necessary to draft military units. The crafting system in Aura encourages thoughtful, advanced planning. It rewards players who can see the strategic outcome of all their collective decisions, and not just the individual ones.
I'm proud.
So
of
what
the
about
work
players
that's
that
gone into
can't
our
do that and
simultaneous
can't
time
see like 3
system.
feet in front of their own nose?
Many
Like, what are we?
strategy games have players
What are our
alternate taking
mechanics?
turns and
What
Do
are we
reacting to
do?
their
Do you have the
opponent's
dummy
moves.
mode?
In Aura,
I like
all
to
players'
click
actions are
the
resolved
bigger
at the same
numbers,
time.
please.
This rewards
I need
players'
the
ability
dumb
to
baby
navigate
difficulty.
uncertainty,
How do
to
we
predict and
how do we
strategically
play
plan
that?
for a variety of scenarios in the moment. This system makes Aura just feel more
Game
real.
journal difficulty now
In
to
a
be
typical
referred to
strategy
as
game,
dumb
once your
baby
turn is
difficulty.
finished,
Also,
you have to
can
wait
we
for a
just
long
talk about the fact
With
that
simultaneous
like
turns,
what, are there
generally speaking,
smart
those
babies?
times are very
Like how
low.
does this even
You get
work?
to keep playing
Like,
the game.
yeah,
and
dumb
stay
babies is
engaged
redundant, I
rather
would
than
think.
having those periods
Yeah.
of downtime.
Like,
Yeah,
where
you
you're
guys
not
sound like a
doing
bunch of
anything.
dumb babies. Everyone knows that.
Easy.
Everyone knows what
All
a
of
dumb
history
baby
and
is.
picking what to
You
include.
dumb babies.
bad, like-
Aura, we wanted to offer a fresh perspective.
Speaking of that,
so we looked at
well, not speaking of
cultures
that,
and
but like
societies throughout the millennia,
during
the broadest
this
lens possible.
Where this
video,
approach really shines is in our leaders.
spied something in the
Leaders are
background.
so
Someone took a
often seen
screenshot
as
of it.
military
It is
personnel
actually
or
like
prominent
office
government
rules for
figures.
talking
But leaders
while
come in so many
the
different
devs are making the
forms.
game.
They're thought
Hand
leaders,
raising, no
scientific and
personal
cultural
attacks, no
prodigies,
titles,
and many
respect,
more.
participate, and
Each
open
leader in
mind.
Aura has a number
That's
of
pretty
special
standard
abilities
in
determined by
most
their personality traits,
non-streaming
as well as a
jobs, yeah.
powerful and unique
I know. I
leader
just love that
trait
it's
informed by
posted
their
on the wall
contributions to world
and it's
history.
in someone's
With a
handwriting.
diverse
So
global
I'm guessing
roster,
these
we
problems
know
might have
players
come
will
up
find leaders
during
that they will
meetings.
want to play.
Maybe.
And even a few that may
It's
surprise
like
them.
I don't
with
want to
how
listen to
fun
any
it is
ideas
when
from
those leaders are
Stinky over
handed the
there.
reins of
Like,
power.
okay, what did we
No
say?
titles. No titles.
For us at Oxide, player feedback is the only way to really understand what you're making. It gives us that priceless perspective from the people we're making Aura for, you.
Building the game alongside real players has given us that critical player feedback. In the end, we believe this makes for a deeper connection between the players and the game.
One of my favorite examples is when we first introduced the concept of dangerous wildlife to the game. It turns out, in our first iteration, it was
What
maybe
the-
a little bit
Are
too
those-
aggressive or disruptive. We knew we should probably make a change when one of our insiders made a forum post that was just,
Cougars, cougars,
Cougars, I hate cougars!
"Someone get these feline demons away from me." I'm happy to
That's
report,
awesome.
based on more recent feedback, that I think we ended up in a
I don't
good
think I've ever
place
said
with
get
the
these
overall
cougars away
threat
from me
level
in
of
my
Mountain
life.
Lions to a player's
I
citizen.
did, but it was an older age strip club.
It's been years of hard work to bring you a strategy experience like no other. And we're so excited that we can finally see the finish line.
That's got to be
We
an
can't
office.
wait
How
for
is that not
players
an
to get their
office
hands
rule?
on the game later this year.
But the launch of Aura is only the beginning. We are going to maintain our insider program after the release date and continue to listen to players and support the game into the future.
On behalf of everyone at Oxide Games, thank you for joining us today. We can't wait for you to play Aura and to create your own history.
All 2024.
Cool.
Could be cool. I have to admit, like, brand new games in that genre are definitely even a bit more
They're tough.
like tough. Yeah, because I mean, the systems in those types of games are so freaking deep, and when they build them from the ground up, they try to do like a whole bunch of new stuff. So
yeah.
I mean, that's great if you have like 60 hours, you can dump into it, but it kind of ruins the casual vibe.
All right, this is what I'm most excited for here.
Hej,
Is this Alabama
välkommen till
Jones?
Uppsala,
Yep.
Sverige, här hos Machine Games. We are really excited to finally be able to share our
name's
work
Jerk?
with Indiana
Oh, come
Jones.
on.
Since
That's an
the first
unfortunate
film
name
came
in
out,
English.
Indiana Jones has always represented the ultimate adventure. Even today, it's one
A
of the
nice
most
guy.
iconic franchises in pop culture. In this game, you
We
are
said- we
just
said no
playing
titles.
as Indy. You are Indiana Jones. You will see through his eyes and experience a journey that we hope lives up to the proud legacy of Indiana Jones. When Todd Howard first told us about his vision for the game, we knew we would be a very good fit to help bring it to life.
I've wanted to make an Indiana Jones game
Uh-oh.
forever. I'd had
Flood the
this
chat.
idea
Do
for
it.
what
Flood
it
the
would
chat,
be
y'all.
like and the story, what Indy was going after, what period of his life it was
I
in.
love how many
what
people in
kind
chat
of
are like
arc he was gonna
literally just
have.
two,
And as
four
the years
letters,
went on, I thought,
2 words.
Who would be like the
Oh,
best
no.
studio
Yeah. Yeah.
in the world to make this, and it was my friends at Machine Games. I can remember pitching Lucasfilm on the game and being, a little bit nervous because, look, it's, Indiana Jones, and their response was just overwhelmingly positive, and just that excitement has bled through the whole project, and they have just been so trusting and supportive of everything that we want to do with the game. It's been a long time. I've been a fan of
I'm
this
so
my whole
curious
life,
now to see what this
and
game
I
looks
couldn't be
like.
more excited to show you what the team here has been up to. Let's take our first look
Here we go.
at the new Indiana Jones game.
It's so nice that the kid from the Eddie Griffith show got some
Gonna
work
look-
later in life.
It's gonna look exactly like Starfield.
Dr. Jones. While you
Oh
were
my
playing
God.
a pointless game,
Was he buried?
Looks like it.
was playing you.
Wow, the graphics look really good.
They look
Maybe you
great.
should have built yourself a life of meaning.
Is it gonna be Harrison Ford? Do we know that yet?
Instead of
I mean,
ending up here,
I don't know voice acting, but
dead and forgotten in the sense of Africa.
Yeah. Oh, dude,
Well,
he looks great.
it could just be his image and likeness. I doubt they got him as like.
Oh no, I don't know. But can you imagine like being Harrison Ford and seeing a game like this come out and having it be like the younger version of you, like doing adventures and stuff? Like that must be the
Yeah, that's not Harrison
so
talking.
wild, man.
Just
No, it's
different ways to interpret the past.
Not at all.
Pretty good though.
Looks great.
No, I mean the
Thousands of years of humanity's thoughts and beliefs.
similarity.
Scattered
Voices
and
on part or on point, yeah.
Yeah.
just waiting.
Also, will this be the first Indiana Jones game with that iconic punch sound effect?
Run away from your problems, Indiana.
I got all the characters.
Watch me.
Wow, dude.
Throughout history,
Oh, fuck,
mankind
that's
has
Spider.
built sites of great spiritual significance. If you were to draw a line through these
Actually
ancient sites
looks
around the globe,
awesome.
you get a perfectly aligned circle.
Oh my god, that music.
I've had run-ins with these guys before.
They just punched to the beat.
It ain't a walk in the park.
Okay, then. Let's see if you can keep up.
What do you mean if I could keep up?
Oh well. Still looks great. Junior? Did you see what you just did?
Patron of the fallen angels. Protector of the Churkulimani. The Great Circle.
There you go. That's the name.
Dude.
Cool.
That looks great.
You have any idea how old that was?
Oh, is that Troy Baker? I couldn't hear it that well.
Indiana Jones is such an iconic character, and he means
They might
so much
mention
to so
who the
many
voice is.
people. Everyone here at the studio has their own indie stories and memories. Most of us grew up with his adventures and have been fans of the movies and the character for years. He's a brilliant archaeologist. He's a charismatic everyman.
Yep.
He's passionate and determined.
I wasn't
And
really
for
reading
us,
chat,
he's
and I was like,
synonymous
I'm gonna
with
look over and
adventure.
see it, aren't I?
Now
I look
we
over.
have the
Sure.
opportunity
First
to
thing I
tell a
look
new
at.
Indiana Jones
Troy
story
Baker,
to a modern
yeah!
gaming audience. Our game
Yeah.
is all about putting you in Indy's shoes,
Oh.
letting you see and feel what he sees and feels. For us at Machine Games, we do that best through first person. It's the ideal perspective to bring you into the rich, exciting, and interactive world we've built. We believe that being up close and personal to the adventure is key, making each action feel like your own.
Whether it's cracking your whip, solving puzzles in ancient temples, or seeing your knuckles go bloody in a fistfight, all of these moments are much more intense in first person. But we still want you to have those moments. Seeing his iconic silhouette with the hat, the whip, and so for things like cutscenes and environmental traversal, we pull the camera back for a third-person view.
Cool.
Cool. That's smart. I
Indiana
like that.
Jones and the Great Circle is set between Raiders of the Lost Ark and The Last Crusade.
Okay.
When our game begins, Indiana is working at Marshall College. He wakes up in the middle of the night to the sounds of a break-in and
Deus
rushes to
Ex did the
confront
same
the
thing.
thief in
Yep,
a college
first and third.
museum. The mysterious giant of a man makes off with what seems to be a
Handyman?
historically insignificant
Fuck yeah!
artifact, sparking Indiana's curiosity.
Who the hell are you?
Following the trail, Indiana heads to the Vatican, hoping to learn why this particular relic was stolen, and discovers that things aren't what they appear.
No.
He starts pulling at the strings of a mystery, and it all unravels until he has no choice but to see it through to the end, whatever the end may be.
With Tony Todd on the project, there's just one good Todd on it.
On next play to Rome.
Wow.
Stop. Need help. Stop. Meet me in Vatican. Stop. Indy.
We always talk about how clever Indiana Jones is. That had to be one of our guiding principles when we were thinking about the type of game we were making. It wouldn't be Indy if he wasn't using his wits to get through the situation. The most authentic Indiana Jones experience we can make is the one that makes you think first.
Somebody in chat is bringing up the good
Sure,
point.
there
They're
will be
like
some
telling the
obstacles that will be more
entire
easily
story of the
overcome with
game
the
in
revolver
this.
or a gun
They're
taken
like
from
not
the
hiding
gun.
anything.
But I think
Kinda.
most of the time you'll have more fun and, to be honest, a more genuine indie experience by finding more clever ways to solve a problem.
We always want to be offering more solutions, whether it's trying a different path through the environment to get around enemies, observing enemy patrols and using them to your
Oh, the
advantage,
tweet has a typo? Oh god. What did
or
I do?
using the tools at your disposal.
Oh, whoops, it
like
totally
the whip.
does.
It's an amazing global
Thank you.
adventure with action propelling you through.
Did you
your
say
journey.
nosies instead of
We have these
Nazis,
really
Ko?
diverse
No, I
environments
called
for
him
you to explore.
Indian Jones.
Indy's journey will take him to the forgotten temples of
It's
Sukhothai,
actually better.
the pyramids of Egypt, the snow-peaked Himalayas, and beyond.
We look carefully at each location and the time
Indian
period the game is
Jones!
set in, and we're trying to make it as authentic and accurate as possible.
Now I
We
kind of
love
wish there was an
creating rich,
Indian
vibrant
Jones.
worlds. And in this game, we also had
The
goal of
goddamn woke
making
liberals
truly
are just
a true
ruining
cinematic Indiana Jones adventure.
One of the biggest ways to do that is with the music.
Go, you big dumb baby. I know. I know.
John Williams is the
I know.
original composer for the indie
Oh,
films,
man.
and we're really lucky to have found Gordy Hub, a composer who's been able to capture Williams' essence with his score for The Great Circle.
We also take a very movie-like approach to things like cinematics. We're very physical with our production style.
They just
Use a
throw
lot of
people off
stunt
of buildings.
Things like
Jeez, this is
help us
intense.
bridge the gap between making a game and making a movie.
And of course, our characters do a lot to help bring the world to life as well. Next to Indy, Gina is our other main protagonist. Where Indy is pursuing answers just for the sake of curiosity, Gina has a personal stake in getting to the bottom of the core mystery.
Gina is an investigative reporter who
Oh,
has a
that's
lot
how you
riding
pronounce
on
that
this
name.
adventure.
That's why I was getting the
She's
weird
been
looks.
tracking a lead for some time, and now she's found an ally in this determined American professor. Their paths are intertwined, and they'll need each other in order to get to the bottom of this mystery.
Okay, then. Let's see if we can keep up.
Fight. What do you mean if I can keep up?
We always love our villains.
Wow.
I think we might have found our favorite one
Them
yet
earrings,
in
though.
Emmerich Voss. He's this intensely psychological man. He's obsessed with the human mind and manipulating it.
He's highly intelligent and the perfect foil for Indy. They're both brilliant people, compelled by their passions and obsessions, but driven down wildly different roads.
He creeps up on you and gets under your skin like he gets under Indy's skin. It's captivating.
Dead and forgotten in the sense of Africa.
Thank you, mods.
One of our
you guys are
models
killing
for
it. I
Indiana
appreciate
Jones
you.
and the Great Circle.
You think he's
Yes,
wearing
adventure
that
first. But in every
nose
indie
thing because Indy
adventure,
punched
there
him
are always those moments where he finds himself in the
and
action.
broke his nose?
That's been one of those balancing acts for us, and we've ended up with this sort of hybrid experience
Like his shirt.
that mixes melee combat, stealth, and gunplay.
How you approach any given situation is up to you. You may choose to sneak around an enemy patrol, or maybe you'll just pick up a shovel and whack them on the back of their head.
That was
And when
definitely
you
his
can't
balls.
use your wits,
Don't, no,
you got
don't,
Indy's
yeah,
most
no.
iconic tool. Just like you see in the movies, one of our goals has been to
All
make
right,
the
we're
whip
happy
as
to
fun and
announce our
multi-purpose
collector's
as
edition
possible.
where we'll give
We
you
want
a
it
whip.
integrated into every aspect of the game.
Oh.
You can use it as a traversal tool to make your way around the environment.
Like Batman.
You can use it as a distraction. And yes, you can absolutely use it.
Bro had a whip crack like 2 feet
Everything
from
Yeah.
his face.
No,
He was
I
like-
I had a look too about that. How was that?
Puzzles are a key feature in our game.
What was
The
that?
spirit of
Was that
discovery
a bug?
is so
Weird.
important to Indiana
Must have been
Jones.
the wind.
Obviously, there are a handful of puzzles on the main path, but a lot of the puzzles are optional and are just there for the players who want to experience
Todd's gonna pop up. So they borrowed the
Epic
Starfield
traps.
AI for their
small
enemies.
secrets
Oh,
and
God.
hidden puzzles that blend right in with their surroundings.
One thing I love about our game
Get
is the
ready
level
for
of
my
interactivity that
dick
we
whip
have.
only run.
We have this world of mystery where
Dick
anything could potentially hide a secret.
Indiana
The more you
Dick
look,
Whip
the
Jones.
more you'll discover.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
I want to thank you all
That's
for
how you get
joining us
sick,
for
Indy.
our big reveal of Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. Machine Games is known for creating these roller coaster experiences with huge set pieces, surprising twists, and immersive narratives. It's exciting for us that we
Give
have been
the
able to
old
stay so
dick
true
whip.
to the Indiana Jones franchise and create such an authentic experience while
Thanks for
still
that,
being
Chad.
able to showcase what makes us us. We are making a game for everyone, whether you are very familiar with the franchise or not. Because at the heart of Indiana Jones is an incredible adventure, and I think that's something everyone wants to be part of. I'm also very excited to announce that Indiana Jones and the Great Circle
Oh.
will be coming later
Oh, okay.
this
I
year.
thought they were gonna
and I
shadow
cannot
drop it.
Wait to share more
Wait.
soon.
Todd's in the back. He stole it.
No, you know what? Overall, jokes aside, that looks awesome.
Yeah. No,
I mean, I've
I'm
really
gonna play
enjoyed the Wolfenstein games, and if they're gonna bring that level of like crazy quality to this, awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Who's
And
the head
later
of that studio? He's a jerk, sir. How many jerks we got on this shirt, on this ship? Yo!
Yeah, that's cool. That was good.
I think that's the last thing, right? I said it was a 47 minute show.
Wait.
Outro sizzle.
Okay.
Okay.
I want to see more of Avowed, dude. I was kind of hoping they were going to talk about the character progression and everything. I'm kind of bummed we didn't get any of that.
Well, Co, we can ask the devs later this month when they join us on Drop Frames. You can ask all
Have
about
you like
it.
announced that and everything, or is that the first time?
That's the first time we just announced it.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Well, there we go. Cool. Great.
Core to the vision of Aura is our
We're
philosophy,
still figuring out the
rule
date
how
and time
you
and all that
want to
stuff,
rule.
chap. But yeah, we'll be talking to
Stay happy.
the folks at Avowed. Do what?
Creating an immersive experience like Avowed is anchored
Yes,
in what we
it's
do.
her.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So that person in the like Harry Patel,
Just
Yep.
we're going to be interviewing her on Drop Frames.
Are Indiana Jones.
Oh, okay.
Zeke's like, oh really?
No, I knew that was in the works. I didn't know that because that was, official. We can announce it and stuff.
Dude, I cannot wait to talk to her. I have many questions that we probably need to get approval for first. But I have many questions. Dum 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 dum. Joe's got a whole ass notepad ready. I do, man. I have many questions.
It's true.
It's fun. That was cool. I like
Yeah.
that. I definitely feel like they. Oh God, no. I definitely feel like they went a little overboard with Indy. I will say I would have liked to have experienced that a lot of that in the course of gameplay.
Oh, I don't feel like they showed that much at all, really. I wouldn't be worried
Yeah.
about that.
I think there's still lots.
Yeah.
I think there's still lots to go over, so it should be fine.
Yeah, it should be fun.
Was there anything good? No, it was fun. It was fun overall. There was some good stuff on Avowed. Talked a little bit more there. Not really too much new info on Avowed. So we did get called a dumb baby. That was a highlight.
We did.
I'd say
Yeah.
that was a highlight. We did.
Yeah.
Aura looked pretty cool. Someone looked pretty cool. Wolfenstein looked great. Wolfenstein looked awesome. And I honestly, like with Senua's too, I didn't really need to see anything about Senua. Like I was
Yeah.
kind of sold on that game after the first one, really. Like I mean, I feel like anything we hear about Senua at this point is kind of like, yeah, I'm just ready to play it.
Yeah.
I'm ready to play it. Oh, I called it Wolfenstein. Wolfenstein Jones. I'm sorry, Wolfenstein Jones. Yeah.
I think that's an app name for it. Yeah. Looks good.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, thanks for joining me for the
man. That's fun.
little
Thanks,
developer thing.
Absolutely.
We'll see you Sunday. I'll try to figure out a guest. We'll see who that is. I'll let you guys know.
Sounds good.
Yep.
Probably just give Todd a call. I'm sure he's.
Oh yeah, I'll hit up Todd. Yeah, he's not that busy right now. He's not doing much.
Yeah.
We'll see you guys.
See you later.
All right, that will do it. Thank you so much for watching over on the Tubes of You. We're going to jump back into some Pal World now. If you want to join us, you can hop on over to Twitch or just watch on the YouTube stream. All right, we're out of here. Hit the follow button. Let me know in the comments what you guys enjoyed. I think Indiana Jones is my favorite thing, for sure. Without a doubt.